Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video and I just wanted to start out with showing you how I set up my bullet journal every week. Currently, I'm a graduate student. I'm getting my master's degree in museum studies. So what you're going to see here is me writing down what homework I have for the week and what other tasks I also have that's not homework. And then once I do that, I put those tasks and those homework assignments all into my weekly schedule, which I divide into each day for the week. I also have a category that I label extra so that if I have some extra time to do other things, I'll go to that list and see what else I have time for. So to start out, obviously you can see that I'm setting up for the week of March 3rd through March 9th. And I also have it labeled week 9 just because it's week 9 in the semester for me. This is my second semester in my museum studies program, and I'm really excited for the classes that I have this semester. The first one's digital public history, the second one is writing for museums, and the third one is museums and communities. And one thing I really like about grad school compared to undergrad is that you only take 9 credits in the semester to be considered a full-time student, which means that you only need to take 3 classes at a time. Whereas in undergrad, you are usually taking 5 or 6 classes, and usually these classes happen 2 or 3 times a week. But in grad school, I only have, say, a 3-hour class that happens once a week. And then in between, I might have more homework than I did in undergrad. But that works better for me because I'm the kind of person that takes a while to zone in to my homework assignments, but once I do, I'm really locked in. So doing homework and in undergrad was a lot more difficult for me because it took so much work to transition from class to class that it took me even longer to do homework than it should have been. Surprisingly, I don't really have much homework this week. I think I can really get it done all in one day. And it's really nice because I don't have any class or work on Monday. I have a graduate assistantship that's 3 days a week. It's usually Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then I have night class on Tuesday and Thursday. I also have this third class, writing for museums, that's all remote and asynchronous. So I get to decide for myself when I'm going to do all of the work for that class, as long as I just get it done before the due date, which is Thursdays and Saturdays. So yeah, Sundays and Mondays are usually my really big homework days, so I really don't feel like I need to spend more time than just Monday doing my homework this week unless I do other little tidbits throughout the rest of the week. And as for my personal tasks this week though, man, I feel like I have a lot that I need to get done. My apartment is kind of a mess right now. I hate cleaning my apartment, especially vacuuming and doing my dishes. It's the worst. I always put those off because I just absolutely hate doing them. But if I put them on my task list and I hold myself accountable to doing it on a certain day that I have it written down, I find it a lot easier to get myself to do it rather than just always having it running in the back of my mind and giving me anxiety that it's something that I eventually need to get done. Since this week is the beginning of a new month, I have some monthly recurring tasks that I need to get done, like I need to pay my credit card. I also have been trying to be more conscious of my spending, especially as a graduate student. I need to make sure that I'm not spending too much money, so I always update my monthly finance sheet at the end of the month. And even though I just started grad school this fall, this is something that I started about 2.5 years ago. So it has become pretty easy and routine for me. At this point, I already have a whole system set up, and I think that I might show you guys how I have done that in one of my future videos on here, so stay tuned for that. And even though I'm a grad student and therefore my life is pretty busy and pretty crazy, I always try to make sure that I schedule at least 1 or 2 things every week that I really enjoy doing. So recently, I've been really into watching hockey games. I'm from Pittsburgh, so I'm a Pens fan for sure. And they have games on Sunday night and then also again on Thursday night. So I plan on watching those as a way to give myself a break from the craziness of the week. But I think the most difficult thing that is going to come up again this week is applying for internships for this summer. I've been putting it off for weeks now, and I just cannot do that at this point. I have a lot of internships are due mid-March, and it's really important for me that I get one, so I just really need to get busy on that. And I'm hoping that writing them down for specific times I'm supposed to be working on them will keep myself accountable to actually do it. But yeah, this is basically my bullet journal setup for the week. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see similar content, go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm not sure exactly what kind of content I'm going to be creating and putting on my channel yet. I want to get back into bullet journaling, so I'll probably be posting a lot more of these. I also think it would be fun to do some cooking videos for girlies like me who are still learning and find cooking a little bit intimidating. And maybe I'll also do some days in the life of a grad student. But whatever direction this channel takes, I'm really excited to get things up and running and have this creative outlet to learn more about video editing, and also just to allow myself to be more creative and use this space as a form of stress relief. So with that, I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you next time.